Welcome to the Sunday morning yoga practice with me, Liv. And I would like to give the theme to this class to find balance. And also, I was inspired that we get the chance to do it now outdoors and in nature. And nature is something that's really teaching us balance. So we see it everywhere, the day and night, the seasons, how everything changes. And there's also the balance between the prey and the predators and how much effort we put into things. And I think these days we are kind of all fallen out of that balance. And I would like to invite you to, during this practice, to try to find out what balance actually means for you. So let me start by asking you just a few questions. Maybe you can close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And think of this question. What does balance mean for you? When do you feel in balance? When do you feel that you've fallen out of your balance? And why is finding balance important for you? Why would it be important? What do you gain from it when you are in balance? Work, life, relaxing, exercising, sleeping, being awake. Maybe get some answers in your mind to those questions. Maybe it's also good to think, how could you create more balance? What would you need to do in your daily life? How could you bring more balance into your life? Maybe by saying no more often, instead of saying yes to everything people ask you. Maybe by going to bed a little bit earlier. Maybe starting to read books instead of binge watching the Netflix. What do you feel that has gone out of balance? Maybe your eating or drinking habits, or your exercise routine. You can also over-exercise. Maybe now that you have more time, you find yourself 7 days a week training. It's also exhausting. Or maybe you just lost motivation. Fell out of the balance. Now bring your hands together in front of the heart. Keep your eyes closed. Sit up a little bit straighter. And I invite you to dedicate this practice to finding some balance, whatever it means for you, wherever you need it most in your life, wherever it serves you. It's very personal, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what is balance, because it's yours. Set your intention. And don't go choosing something difficult, but something realistic. Going back to your own balance step by step. Helping with the help of Mother Nature for us right now, to inspire us and show us that it's possible, especially because we are also part of nature. And at Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let the jaw relax, shoulders relax. And slowly open your eyes. Bring your hands onto the knees, bowing the chin to the chest. Just starting to draw circles with the neck your way. So if you feel like doing full circle, go ahead. If you feel like closing the eyes, keep them closed. If you want to half circles or stay in certain points that might be painful, maybe you already exercised this morning. I know these three did. And gently come back to the center, sit up straight, and turn your gaze over to the right shoulder. And notice if you're hanging forward with your shoulders. Try to sit up a little bit straighter and really press the sternum up as you draw the ribs in, and let your shoulders move back. Inhale, move to the other side. And come back to center. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, back down. Again, roll up. And down. One more time, roll the shoulders up to the ear. And roll them all the way back down. And slowly bring your hands forward. And find leverage to move forward. Bring your knees together. Come high on the toes and press your heels back. Very nice. Stay here for one moment. Inhale. And exhale, open your knees sideways. Press your heels down so your feet are a little bit wider. You try to press the heels into the ground. Open the knees, palms relax, and you bow down. Opening the back of the body. And inhaling, coming back. Walk your hands a little bit closer and start stretching your knees so you come into a forward fold. You can grab the opposite elbow and just dangle from left to right, moving from your hips. And slowly press your feet into the ground. Start rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Come to standing on 2 feet. A little bit back. Let's see me. Take a deep inhale, circle your hands up through the sides. Reach all the way up. Grab with the right hand the left wrist. Pull the left hand up. Drop the tailbone. Tuck your tailbone under. You squeeze the belly. Press your feet down. And on an exhale, gentle side bend. And keep pressing down the left heel. Inhale, come back up. Grab the right wrist. And exhale, other side. Pressing the right heel down. And inhale, come back up. Reach up. Exhale, releasing the wrists. Floating down. Nice. Bring the hands together. Inhale, hands float up through the front. And on exhale, you open up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And without sticking your butt out or your chin out. So tuck the chin in. Draw the tailbone under. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Exhale, round the back. Bring the back of the hands together. Bend the knees. Look down 2 more times. Inhale, open up. You can even look up. Gentle back bend. Exhale. Round. One more time. Inhale. Enjoy. And exhale. Inhale, open up. And this time your hands float down behind your back. Catch your hands. Press the knuckles down. Breathe in. And exhale, start bending your knees. Send your hips back. And stay here. Little ski jump pose. And try to make sure that your head doesn't fall forward, but your hips are lower than your chest. So it's a little leg exercise and opening the shoulders. Now again, look down at your knees. If your knees are falling together, open them up. Squeeze the side of your leg, squeeze the booty, and bring the knees in line with the third toe. If your feet are turning out, try to bring them straight if you can. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, stretch the legs, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, draw the navel in. Maybe hands come on the shins. And exhale, bow down. And again, halfway lift. Breathe in. And release, breathe out. Inhale. And then exhale, place your hands flat on the mat and step back into a high plank. Nice. Spread your fingers wide, lift the hips not too high. So try to bring the hips in one straight line with the body. Send your heels away from the crown of the head. Take a deep breath. And exhale. If you want to, you can lower the knees. And slowly lower down to the belly. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to cobra. Exhale. 2 more times. Warming up the back. Squeeze the shoulders. Inhale. Keep them low. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Curl your toes under. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And start walking your dog, pressing your heels down one at a time. Warming up the hamstrings. And try to look at your toes. And move and rotate your hips. Side to side. And start taking little baby steps forward toward the front of your mat. Inhale, come halfway, lift either with fingertips on the ground or on your shins. Exhale, lower down, bowing. Inhale, rise all the way up. And bring the palms together, arriving. Noticing how you feel. Notice your heart is beating faster. And slowly lowering the hands for the second round. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Deep breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down and step back with your right leg. Well, make sure the front knee is lined up with the front ankle. Keep your back toes tucked under, heel up, press into the front feet, reach with your hands back. If you're flying, squeeze your inner thighs together and start rising up, hands float up through the side. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale. Exhale, sink even deeper. Back knee bows, almost touches the ground. Inhale. Keep your shoulders low, so if you're pulling them up, lower down. One more time. And down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands float to the earth. Right hand roots down, left hand comes up into a twist. Stay here for a few rounds of breath. Try to extend the back knee as much as possible. Rotate the left shoulder back and down. Creating space between the shoulder and the ear. And exhale, float the left hand down, step back with the left leg, high plank. And inhale here, maybe with lowering the knees or without lowering the knees, you lower yourself down. Rise up for the exhale, cobra or upward facing dog. If you're in up dog, make sure your knees are off the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet together. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, draw the right knee to the chest. Step forward. And your left leg is going to follow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Round two. Breathe in. Hand circle up, looking up. Exhale, forward fold, diving down. Releasing the head towards the earth. Breathing in. Halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, step back with the left leg. Find your balance, press into the front foot. Keep your front knee above the ankle as you rise up. Anjayasana. Stay here for one deep breath. And then exhale, bend the back knee, lower down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Keep the shoulders soft. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. One more deep breath in. Stretch the back leg. Try to keep the front knee still bent. And look up. And as you breathe out, the left hand comes down and the right hand twists up. Stay here looking up at the sky or at the ceiling, wherever you are. If you're outside, enjoy nature. And exhale, float the right hand back down. Step into the high plank, deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. And breathe out, the downward facing dog. Walk your feet together. Inhale, left leg floats up. Root down the right heel. Exhale, left knee moves to the chest. Hover. Step forward. Look forward, lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, step forward with both legs. Bow down. Inhale, both hands rise up. And exhale, feet together, hands together. Relax your shoulders. And feel for a moment. Maybe you can have your thumbs touching the sternum. And maybe you can feel your heart beating. What do you notice? What kind of sensations do you have? Maybe you feel a wind blowing, or you smell something. Maybe you're sweating. What do you hear? Try not to judge the sounds that are around you, whether they're pleasant or unpleasant. Just become aware. Press your chest, sternum into the fingers to lift the heart even more. Relax the shoulders down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Thinking of your intention, how to create more balance in your life. What do you need to do? How can you do that? Slowly lower your arms next to your side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Send your hips back. Hands float up. Thumbs up. And then an exhale, hands float down. And you start coming high on the toes. Whee! Hands come all the way up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the belly. And lower the heels. Hands come back up. Inhale. Exhale, high on the toes. Bend your knees. It's not easy. And last one, inhale. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway, look up. Exhale, bow down and step back with your left leg. Turn out the left foot, preparing for second warrior. So front foot is looking forward and the back feet is parallel with the short side of the back. Reach your left hand forward and the right hand back. And we're going to cartwheel, pressing into the front foot all the way up to second warrior. Bending the right knee. And notice if you're leaning forward or backward somewhere, try to find the balance. So stay above your hips. Draw the tailbone under. Inhale. On an exhale, relax your shoulders. Move deeper. Inhale. And exhale, sink deeper. Relax your neck. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Keeping the front knee bent as you reach behind you and try to look up, spinning the upper pinky inward. Breathe deep. And exhale, come back up. And slowly bring your right arm on top of the right knee. Float the left hand, sweeping through the horizon, up above your head. And open the chest. Try not to lean all your body weight into that front hand, but there's some you could even maybe let go. Stay up. One more breath. And slowly come all the way back up. Stretch the front leg. And turn both feet towards the long side of your mat with your feet slightly turning out. So the heels are in, feet are out. Hands on the hips, inhale. On an exhale, press your knees out. Don't let them fall in. You're really paying attention to lift the arches of your feet. And sink. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands float up. Exhale, as you move deeper, you squeeze your hands together. Imagine there's this fireball, like a Pokemon ball. All right. Inhale, exhale, waking up that inner fire and the fire in your legs, especially if you just ran 10K. They did. One more time, inhale, exhale, a little deeper, inhale, come up. Stretch the legs, stretch the arms. Now turn your toes inwards, heels come out. Bring your hands to the hips, roll the shoulders up. And on an exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold, staying here, drawing in the belly, coming high on the toes, and maybe shifting your weight to your heels, finding balance. It's not easy. You might fall from toes to heels. And place both feet flat on the ground. Slowly fold all the way down, bringing your hands under your shoulders, dropping the head, and bowing down. Elbows looking towards the back. If you like to move your head here a little bit, your neck, you can even grab again the opposite shoulders and just swing from left to right. slowly come back to the center. Lift up, come high on the fingertips, straighten the back. And engage your thighs, engage the belly, bring the hands into the hips, press into the feet, and inhale, come all the way up to standing. Nice. Rotate your front foot out. And we're going to actually also rotate on your back toes. So we're going to face all the way towards the front of the mat. Yes, find your balance here, because we're going to step forward to come standing, balancing on our front foot. Take a deep inhale. Whoop. I'm going to turn to you. All right, find the balance. It helps if you focus on one steady point on the ground. You can release the ankle. Keep your shoulders soft. Keep it smile. All right. Now, try to grab with your right hand the right foot and the left foot and flex the left foot. So keep flexing. And maybe you can move it a little bit. Make sure you protect your knee, so don't pull in a way that hurts your knee, and that's also why keep the front foot flexed. If you feel pain in the knee, then don't go so far, don't lift it up. All right, we're slowly going to start bending the standing leg, placing the left ankle on about the middle of your thigh as you draw the hands together. And bend your standing leg, sitting deeper. Keep flexing that front foot as much as you can. Soften the shoulders. And if you round the back, see if you can straighten up a little bit. Breathe. Find balance. Focus on one point. And notice what's happening now in you. Maybe you fall out of balance. Maybe your ankle is dying right now. Don't push yourself too hard, but try to stay for one more breath. And press into the standing leg. Come up. And slowly lower down. Release the ankle. Nice. Come facing the front of your mat. Well, you're probably already there. Take a deep inhale, hands rise up. And a deep exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your way, fingertips on the ground or on the shins. Exhale, lower down and step back with your right leg, preparing for second warrior. So turn the right foot 90 degrees, reach forward with the right hand, left hand reaches back, and you cartwheel all the way up. Nice. You can turn around so you can see me. Beautiful. Look at your front knee. If it's falling inward, whoop, press it out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen. Inhale. Exhale, soften your shoulders every time you breathe out. Relax your jaw. You can also do that during your day. When you feel stressed, breathe out, relax. Stay here for another breath. Steady. Strong. Second warrior. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, keeping the front knee bent. Reverse. Beautiful. Continue breathing. Don't hold your breath. And gently, on your inhale, come back forward. Place the left arm on top of the left knee. Sweep the horizon with the right hand. And open up into Parshva Konasana. Side angle pose. There are a lot of variations of this one. But today, we're doing it just like this. Or if you're up for it, releasing that left hand and using your core to stay up. One more breath. And inhale, come all the way up. You can straighten the leg if you like to. And we're going to start No, we're going to rotate again to the long side of the mat. And this time you immediately bring your feet inwards and your heels out. Bring your hands, so your fingers are on your lower back, fingertips facing up. Roll the shoulders up and back down. Tuck the tailbone under, inhale. And then exhale, start hinging from the hips. Stay here. Release your hands and straighten the hands out in front of you. Thumbs up. Straight elbows. You can slightly bend the knees if you need to. Inhale. And then exhale, draw the hands back behind the ears, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the elbows. And if you're rounding the back, come a little bit up higher. Try not to drop your head. Lift the head up. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, pull them back. Bend the knees, squeeze your legs. Inhale. Exhale, working those upper back muscles. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, lift the elbows, squeeze. 1 last time. And exhale. And slowly lower down. You can start bending your knees one at a time, shifting from left to right. Getting a little free flow here. If you want to go all the way down, deeper, your yoga, your body, a little free flow. Very nice. And come back up to the center. Bring your left hand in front of your face and your right hand circles up into a twist. You can come high on the fingertips. That way you bring way more space and really rotate that shoulder, both of them back and down, spinning the pinky inward. Enjoy your surroundings, whether you're home, outside, if it's raining or it's sunny. It's all about the balance. Exhale, float the right hand down and switch. Left hand comes up. Keep breathing. Take here another breath. Bring your mind back to here and now if it's wandering off. Exhale. Bow forward. Walk your hands behind within one straight line with the feet and bow down. Squeeze your elbows as much as you can back together. And slowly start coming up. Engaging your thighs, your feet. Bring the hands into the hips. Strong core, strong back. Inhale. Come all the way up. And on exhale, again, turn to the front of your mat. Both feet turning forward. So you have to turn around because I switch sides. And with the right leg, we're going to step up to balance. Whoop. Yay! All right, find your balance. Release your toes and your ankle. I think all yoga teachers do it, but I for sure do. Feet, foot, ankles, fingers, hands. It's just plural. All right.
Yeah.
Now lift a little bit higher, engage the belly. Try to grab with the left hand the right foot and flex the right foot. So really pull those toes back. It's really important to protect the knees. And you can feel the opening in the hips. Little movements. And gently place the right ankle in the middle of your thigh as you bend the standing leg for more balance. Keep flexing. Pull those toes back. Bring the palms together. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, sink deeper without rounding your back. You might notice that this side is easier or harder. Whatever you do, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, relax the jaw, relax your shoulders. Better, right? Take here another breath. On your next inhale, press into the standing leg. Come up and lower down. And release. Super. All right. Now walk your feet a little bit wider. Hands together. Take a deep breath in, and on exhale, we start lowering down into a squat all the way. Hands can come onto the ground as you shift from left to right. A little monkey dance. Very good. And slowly coming down into the middle, pressing your heels as much as they allow you down in towards the ground. Press the palms together and put your elbows on the inside of the knees. As you inhale, you lift up, lengthen the spine, and try to lift the arches of your feet. Bring the chin down to lengthen the neck. Breathe. Deep in. Deep out. Noticing again your surroundings. Notice the noises, feelings, sensations. Gently release yourself to the ground. We're almost done with the heavy part, and I promise I do a little yin yang yoga today, so the end is going to be very relaxing. But before we get there, a little core yoga. So come to sit down and bring your legs up 90 degrees in the air and reach your hands out. Take a deep inhale, and on an exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Squeeze the knees together. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. And this time, bring your hands together and open the knees. Feet are together, and you try to touch your toes. And again, 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the knees towards the shoulders. In. Exhale. One more time. And very slowly from here, keeping your legs up, vertebra by vertebra, lower down. Keep the legs up. Press your lower back into the ground. Hands come behind the ears. Lift the chin, lift the shoulder blades, and stretch out your left leg. Inhale, pull it back. I can't open my eyes because I'm facing the sun. Actually, I'm going to turn around. All right. So, shoulders and head off the ground. One leg is 90 degrees bent. Knee above the hips, other leg extends. And keep switching. Inhale, pull back. Sorry, exhale, pull back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. Last 5. Come a little higher with the shoulder blades. 4. 3. Very nice. 2. Last one. And come up. And if you can relax for a moment, maybe you can lift the hips. We're almost done. Bring your feet up to the sky. Very good. And bring your hands up. Again, making pistol mudra. Has a very nice name, which I cannot come up with right now. I'm sorry. I think it's Anjali Mudra, but I don't want to say wrong. So today is the pistol mudra. All right. We're going to slowly lower down the left leg just above the earth, coming up with the upper body, reaching out to the right side of the right leg. Inhale, come back up. Fingers point to the feet. Lift both legs. Exhale, switch. Reaching to the left, right leg lowers. Press through the feet. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Keep lifting. Exhale, squeeze your thighs together. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Holding on, guys. We're almost done. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Let's do one last round. Over to the right. Coming up. And exhale. And hands and legs up. Exhale, bend the knees. Relax your head and shoulders to the ground. All right. You can start making circles with the knees.
For sure.
Just relax, hips. And bring your hands behind the legs. Bring your feet up. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale. Roll up. Actually, we're going to do the breath the other way. So on an inhale, roll up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, back down. One more time, up. And down. And this time, we're going to go up and cross over into tabletop. Woo! Opening your knees wide. And come into child's pose. Forehead touching the ground. Taking a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Arriving to our closing part of the class. A little bit yin elements, meaning we will stay in these very relaxing poses for a little bit longer, for 3 to 4 minutes, to let your body come back into its balanced state. Let your mind soften. Yourself relax, and moving from doing to being. And how you can do that is, if you have no idea, the best way is to do what we've been doing and keep on observing your surroundings, your sensations, what you hear, what you smell, what you feel on your skin, temperature, maybe even the taste in your mouth. And ultimately noticing your breath. Breathing into the side of the body, all the way into the lower back. And as you exhale, softening down, releasing even more. Physical sensations start to rise, and try to observe them objectively and not judge them, label them as if they're good, bad. Just with a curious mind, notice what's going on. Deepening the breath, letting it flow through your entire body. And with every out-breath, a cleansing, possibility to release what you don't need, standing in the way of your balance. Notice that your mind wanders off. Just invite it back with kindness to here and now, to your physical body, to your thoughts, and to this moment, because here and now everything is good. Our problems start occurring when we think in the possible future or the past. But whenever you are in the moment, there everything is okay. On an inhale, gently start rolling up. Very slowly. If you can tuck your toes under. Moving carefully to come sitting up. Stretching the bottom of the feet. Again, rolling the shoulders up and down. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Taking here 5 deep breaths. Don't worry, we won't stay here for 5 minutes. Bless you. Noticing the sensations that might be rising again, completely different than from a minute ago. Acknowledging how fast things change. Nothing good or bad stays too long. But the more we are present in our lives, the more we can notice and cherish the good moments. And we can handle the bad ones better by knowing that they won't stay forever and we don't get too attached to them. As everything ends, this pose as well. Release your toes. Shake them out. You can gently tap them to the ground. And swing your legs forward. You can also shake out the legs. Start bending your right knee and swing your left leg back, bending both legs, creating the Z shape with your legs. And try to bring the front foot in one straight line with the knee. So kind of what we were doing when we were standing, very similar pose. So your front foot is not touching the thigh, but you bring it away. So it's parallel. Let's say the front leg is parallel with the front side of the mat. So if you're here, you might have to turn a little bit, but try to bring the front leg as much as your hips allow you and your knee allows you to be parallel with the front side of your mat. And the other leg opens up to the back. All right. Inhale, root down both sitting bones as much as you can. And exhale, right hand moves to the earth and left hand floats up as you come into a twist. And exhale, start moving forward. Inhale, Flexing the front foot. Again, keep the toes up high on the fingertips. Exhale, release. Bowing down. Feel the opening of the right thigh. And you stay here for a couple of breaths, trying not to hang in your shoulder. It's also nice if you bring your elbows down and you rest your head in your palms, or if you like to, you can bring your thumbs into the inner corner of your eyes, just on top of the nose here. There's the acupressure point. Very relaxing, and you can rest your head into it, or just in your palms, cupping the eyes, or resting your forehead in the hands. Or if you have more space, you can lay all the way down. Again, stay aware of your sensations, of your breath, the sounds around you. We have birds here singing, the wind blowing. Notice if you can create more softness in the hips or the shoulders, the neck. And if anything gets too much, just let yourself relax or maybe even come out the pose. But if you can, stay here for one more breath. Slowly start walking your hands back. And this time we're going to twist over to the left and reach away as you look behind yourself. Just for a little twist. Inhale, come back up and reach the other side, twist. Looking behind you, bending the elbows. Creating this spinal twist, beautiful. And coming back up to the center. Stretching out the legs, maybe shaking them up. Whee! And switching. Bringing this time the left leg in one straight line. Flexing the left foot and swinging back the right leg. Inhale, left hand reaches down. Exhale, bending over, bending the left elbow, looking up. And rolling to the front. Inhale, creating the leg. And on an exhale, stretching out the left hip. Making peace with where you are. Making peace with the fact that one side is stiffer than the other, or if this does not work for you at all. Bringing your attention back over and over again to your breath, to your thoughts, to the space you are in. maybe you experience this as more difficult than the part when we were really active, because it's easy to keep going and going. And sometimes it's very hard to stop and relax. Just see if you can allow yourself to soothe into this moment, this maybe uncomfortable position, for one more deep round of breath. Next inhale, start walking your hands back up, sitting up straight. And on an exhale, turning to your right, bowing down. Not too far, just as much as your body lets you. Try to relax your hands, whatever, maybe your hands on your legs, maybe you're on the ground. Inhale, come back up. Walk your hands over to the other side into a twist. Looking behind you, bending the elbows, bowing down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, swinging the legs forward, shaking them out. And slowly letting yourself come down to the back of your body. I could continue this a lot, but we're running out of time. So bring your knees up. We'll do one last twist, just to have the feeling of completeness. Crossing the left leg over the right knee, pressing the right foot into the ground so you can lift up the hips. And now you move your hips out to the left and let your knees fall over to the right. Now, thank God in life we have options, so you can either just rest your knees on top of each other if you don't want to go into the deep twist, or you can go into cat, catching its tail by bringing the leg that's on the ground, so your right leg higher up behind you, and with your left leg trying to grab the right toes behind your back. And you can bring the right hand on top of the left knee. As you draw the left shoulder towards the ground, enjoying beautiful spinal twist. All the movements and stretches and yoga and other trainings or exercises that focus on the spine and twisting the spine, moving the spine in different directions are very, very important, because it really helps you keep your spine healthy. If you don't move it, you lose it. That's true for everything. And keeping a healthy spine is very important also, as the whole nervous system is running through our spine. If we have spine problems, our posture and our whole well-being is basically impacted. These twisting movements can keep the suppleness, flexibility. Slowly release the right leg if you had it in your hands. And come gently turning back to the back of your body, rooting down your feet to lift up the hips, to come back to laying flat. And switching sides, so this time crossing the right leg over the left. Pressing the left foot into the ground, lifting up the hips. To move the hips to the right and let your knees fall over to the left. Opening your arms like wings, either staying here or modifying it to your twist, either knees on top of each other or cat catching its tail. This time grabbing the left foot with the right hand. Keeping your neck long, your shoulders relaxed. Breathing deep into the lower belly. Just accepting what this moment offers to you. Hopefully it's something nice and pleasant. And if it's not, then just know that it's not going to last forever and it will change. Don't get too attached to it. Slowly release the left foot. Take a deep breath. And roll onto the back of your mat, preparing for our final pose, Shavasana. Stretching out your legs, creating this starfish pose with your hands open to the sky. Spreading your toes, letting your legs sink down into the ground and try to create as much contact with the earth as possible. Press your head into the ground so you lift up your shoulders and your chest. And slowly place your chest back down, lift the head to create more space in the neck and the spine, dropping your chin down. Making sure your shoulders are soft. Your belly is relaxed. And let your body fully soften. Let go of any tension. If you have any thoughts or feelings that you don't want to have or might be negative or not constructive enough for you, you can imagine you place those thoughts into a balloon. Put them on a cloud, boat, whatever works for you, for your imagination. Imagine floating away from you. If there's a habit you want to stop, there's something standing in the way of your balance, whatever you don't need, you can now let go of that, using your imagination. You can even burn it with a cleansing fire. Make it evaporate. Send it out to space. Whatever works. If you have any fears, you can let go of them this way as well. Anger. Pain. Take this time to let go of anything that you don't need. It doesn't serve your balance. Slowly, just a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Again, inhale all the way down to the belly. Exhale, let go. Let's take here one more breath, the deepest breath you took the entire day. Hold the breath on the top. And release. And gently start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, moving your head from left to right. Bending your knees, placing your feet on the ground, turning over your right side, curling up into a little ball, staying here for one moment. And from here, pressing into the hand to come up to a seated position. Eyes closed, legs crossed, and hands together in front of your heart. Sitting up straight. Coming back to your intention. How to create more balance in your life. Like how nature has its own. How to be more in harmony with that. It's part of nature, ourselves. And before we close the practice, think of something you're grateful for today. Something that makes you happy just by thinking of it. And keep the beautiful thought with you throughout the day, throughout the week, maybe even longer. And whenever you feel moody or unhappy, think of happy thoughts, things you are grateful for in your life. There always are things that can promote a healthier and happier mindset and how we stand in life. Now take a deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly blink your eyes open. And thank you for joining. Namaste. I wish everybody a beautiful day. Hope you can find some more balance and got inspired. And if not, then keep on practicing because it will come. I will see you next week, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye. See ya. Nadia. Nadia. Hallak, azt hiszem most már hallak, ha beszélsz.